Well, David, what are your thoughts on that game today?
I thought we were much the better team for virtually all of the first half. I thought we've had the two best chances of the second half. We've had a couple of individual errors that we got punished, and the two best chances of the whole second half with Callum and Luke we haven't taken advantage of, and we've come out on the wrong side of the big moments, really.
First half an hour, you should have been completely running away with it, really, shouldn't you?
Yeah, look, it's we want to get better every week. I think the performance today was much better than the previous two. Against all three are good teams, are going to be in the top seven, Walsall, Donny and MK. And we were the better team, considerably better in that first half. And even in the second half, where we were slightly different, we had the two best chances. You know, Lucas got a great chance to make it 2-0, didn't take it. And even at 2-1, Cam's had the best chance of the whole half. We then changed shape and they score third when we're chasing the game to get back in it. You know, if we change shape and we put in as many attackers on as we can and it ends up 2-2, then you know the feeling is different, but then we're also vulnerable obviously to a third, which is what happened today. So disappointing. I thought we probably deserved something out of the game, but the big moments went against us today, whereas in previous weeks they might have gone for us.
And it's those killer goals, it's after half time, isn't it? It's just really knocked us again.
Yeah, we just spoke about it in there, saying if you concede one, which we shouldn't have, you know, there's an error, a couple of errors in there, then don't concede again. And unfortunately that is, you know, one of the lads is going, sorry, that's all on me. It's like, no, it's not all on you, but then at the same time you have to do better in them critical moments. And it's like, that's where we're at. You know, can we have a bit more control in the game at that period? Yes. You know, that we started the first half brilliantly, they started the second half well, but then we didn't score two in our period that lasted a lot longer. So that's the disappointing thing.
Can you explain it at all, David? Because at the minute we concede a goal, but it feels like that they're going to get one or two more as well at the minute, particularly at home.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case away, given that the last game was a clean sheet.
Of course.
I think for me it's about being resolute and understanding where the game's at. You know, if they have 5 minutes, nobody dominates the game for 90 minutes. Not even your Man Cities and your Arsenals, they just don't. And we've got to understand that in them moments, it's not a problem that we're not attacking or we're not trying to do our thing. It's more important that we don't concede a second if we have already conceded. And it's understanding them moments, but it's understanding them moments not just by lumping it forward and, you know, having that siege mentality. It's understanding that we've got to play our way out of it as well, especially at home, because teams, you know, just wait. They're not as bold as they are when they're at home and we're away. So we've got to make sure that we understand the game situations better. And one doesn't mean that we can just go, oh, that's it, pressure reliever, we'll just go back to, oh no, because they scored again. It's not, no, it's like, come on, next 5-10 minutes, it's really crucial. Be good. Don't let your man in behind you, don't let the ball in behind you. All them things. Keep the ball. If we've got the ball, they can't score and all that kind of carry on. We don't do that well enough. That was a disappointing thing, because I thought we were by far the most dominant team for the first probably 40 minutes. They had 5 minutes before half time where they did something a little bit different. We couldn't quite get to grips with it, but then they didn't hurt us. And the disappointing thing is we like I said, we conceded two in quick succession that turned the game completely on its head against the performance. We've got to be much better than that.
It is feeling a bit deja vu, isn't it, at home at the minute?
Yeah, yeah. But then we've got, like I said, we've come up against three teams that are going to be, the budgets are distinctly different to ours. They're further on, you know. It's like sometimes you have to just take your medicine. You know, we could have quite easily drawn that game 2-0, sorry. We should have gone 2-0. It's a different game than big moments. That's a distinct improvement from certainly the Doncaster game and actually the Walsall game, you know. And we've also got to remember we're in the midst of a massive injury crisis. So that's where we're at. we're not the best team in the league. And then, we were 7th. We were in the playoffs before today, so it's like you've got to cut the lads a bit of slack. They're trying. We've our setup. George should have scored from 35 yards from our press. We worked on that. We worked on how Luke got in. Should have scored from that. So they're doing the right things, but then the big moments go against us today, and sometimes that happens. It could quite easily have been 2-2 or even 2-0 to us, because if we score a second, it is a different game, and that's the medicine today.
Cheers, David. Thank you.
Thank you.